Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria, where we show and tell you what's happening in the 36 states of the Federation. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Thank you for joining us. And we begin with the story of the helicopter crash that occurred in Lagos, southwest Nigeria, where rescue operations have ended and 2 more bodies have been recovered from the Lagos Lagoon. This brings the number of casualties to 6. 6 people were earlier recovered alive and are receiving treatment in hospitals. Our correspondent, Kelvin Obete, reports that investigations have begun to ascertain the cause of the accident.
You said that the body, the rescue mission said because it's just the first phase, which is the recovery of the bodies that were involved in the accident. The second part, which is to rescue or to find the wreckage of the helicopter, it will go on after this. But so far, so good. The remaining 2 bodies have been recovered, and so it has been confirmed that 3 people were involved in the accident. However, the Accident Investigation Bureau will have to ask for the manifest of that helicopter to actually ascertain whether there were 12 people on board on this helicopter, or more or less than that. So far, the bodies have been recovered that we're hoping to see. The National Emergency Management Agency confirmed to us that they are recuperating fast, especially those of them that had minor injuries. They are recuperating fast, and anytime from now, they will visit the hospital again to find out their condition, how they are improving. But from reports we are getting is that they are responding to treatment and they are recovering fast. Like this, you always find crowd around. But when we got here, a thorough job was done. The police and other agencies were able to calm down the situation. They were able to control the crowd effectively. I can tell you that because the accident happened just behind a police station, so that gives us some edge in terms of security and controlling crowds. At first, even the pressmen, media were not even allowed in. I think because just a part of the process of controlling the crowd, but later we were. But I can tell you, the police especially were involved, and other agencies were able to control it, and it's a calm situation, and everything went all smoothly without hindrance from onlookers or the members of the community around.
Our correspondent Kelvin Obete reporting from the scene of the accident involving the Bristol helicopter crash. And we have further information from the officials on the scene who are investigating the incident that they are making efforts to recover the helicopter, which as at the moment of this broadcast still lies at the bottom of the Lagos Lagoon, after which recovery they will get the flight data recorders and every other paraphernalia that will help them to identify the cause of that accident, pending which we'll have to wait to find out what really happened. But we know that the people who are in hospital, the survivors who are recovering, are in hospital, and will know the state of their livelihood in the course of the next few days. From the southwest, Lagos, to the southern part of the country, where the current administration in Bayelsa State may have set the record of constructing the first flyover, that is overhead bridge, but residents are saying the excitement is fast fading away as the project has not been opened for use, even after more than a year since its completion. In this report, News Across Nigeria talks to residents and government officials over the matter that has generated quite a lot of controversy.
Yenagoa, the capital of Bayelsa State, has been described as a single-road city because in 1996, when the state was created, it had only one major road in and out of the capital, the Imbiama-Yenagoa Road. The early 2002 witnessed the building of another major road in the state capital, linking Tombia Roundabout and Oxbow Lake. Between then and early 2013, Bayelsans have had to contend with traffic gridlock at rush hours, usually in the mornings and evenings. To ease the situation in the capital, the present administration began building the 300-meter-long 5 billion naira flyover project in the heart of the state capital. The announcement of government's intention to embark on the project was hailed from all corners of the state. 1 year after the completion of the first flyover in Bayelsa State, the project, now in the middle of a controversy, is ready for use, yet it remains closed, and voices of praise are fast turning into those of criticisms and different speculations. Some quarters say the state government is yet to meet up with its contractual agreement with the construction company, while others believe it's been closed after completion because it's faulty.
I don't know why it has not been put to use, because if a project is for the benefit of the people, it should be put to use. Because it's over a year, if I'm not wrong, that project has been cited and it has not been put to use, then it's of no benefit presently to Bayelsans.
In terms of development, let us appreciate the government for that, because it's a start from somewhere. I know that with time we can create more infrastructures that are better than this flyover they are talking about.
The Bayelsa State Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, whose ministry managed the project, explains reasons for the delay to Channels Television.
Julius Berger left this state as a result of insecurity in 2007, 2008. It was only this administration that brought Julius Berger back to the state. So our relationship with Julius Berger is very cordial, very respectful. And in terms of payment, there are no doubts we have obligations for them in other projects like the Aziguru Road and also on the Polo Elebele Road. But we are not owing Julius Berger. The reason why it is not commissioned is just getting an auspicious date and a convenient date for the former president to commission it.
Apart from the issue of commissioning, this resident says the funds for the project could have been put to other users.
Instead of doing things like that, that kind of a bridge, that kind of project, it's better for whoever that is handling it to pay salaries, do better things with that money. Because nobody's using it. It's been there for about a year or so. Nobody's using it. What's the need? There's no use for that. That's another road that you should have done. Or give us water, give us lights. I live in a Merengue. There's no lights, there's no water for close to a year, over a year now.
Once again, Mr. Lawrence Erujapo comes to the defense of government and shared his personal view on commissioning of projects.
Governor Dixon believed that the fact that you have provided the basic infrastructure is enough for people to use it. But there's always been a clamor that we should commission the project. Now, if you live in a community where people are barbing their hair halfway, and you decide to not barb your hair halfway, keep it full, then therefore means you are a misfit in that community. So we have decided to also barb our hair halfway to comply with the demand of the times. So clearly by this August we are in now, maybe towards the end of August, that project and other projects that have been completed will be commissioned.
Going forward, if commissioning is seen as an important ceremony to herald the usage of the flyover, yet its importance is being watered down, what the people of Bayelsa State are clamoring for is access to a good and completed project, initially conceived and executed for the benefit of all.
And it came tumbling down. Demolition occurs for schools in Edo State who are built in a substandard fashion as education reform in Edo State gets underway. That's when News Across Nigeria returns. Please stay with us.